All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with this server update. Just let me do some pre-sorting on the stream to make sure it's going into the right library. And then we'll get started to explain the servers and how they work. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. So we're going to talk today about our optimized servers. Um, we're on the testing side as well for the game, but these servers are whatever the current launch build on Steam is, the servers automatically instantly update to them. So it's always going to be on the current build, not the beta and not previous build. So it'll be whatever the current build of the server is. So let's go ahead and get started on this so you can learn a little bit about it. Alright, so how do you... Let me get inside. I don't want to get hit by zombies. Okay, so... Of course, this character is Rick Grimes, and I'm currently on the PvEvp. Player versus environment versus player. So on this server, how it works is when you put down a utility chest that will protect your base from attacks. But out in the world, it could be player versus player, or you work together to survive, which is more recommended. But this is a Walking Dead theme, meaning alpha is on the server. And alpha sometimes is automated and sometimes is player controlled by an admin. And in the Dark Woods is where Alpha will be. She can call upon her horde to attack if you trespass on her land or attack her. So be very careful. But Rick Grimes will call on you to go hunt her down. If players play as a group together to defeat her and defeat her, they all get awards, special ammo, special guns, and things to help them on their journey. But let's first start with the servers. So when you first start, you'll have the option for multiplayer. And once you do that, you'll come to the server, hit the name twice, and we'll be at the top here. The Heartland PVE US Central is strictly player versus environment. No running people over, no hurting each other, working together. Those zombies are bumped up. The PvEvp, or Walking Dead server, now both will have Walking Dead characters, but this is more centralized around the mechanics of the Walking Dead world. So what do you do in the case of the um, um I just want to let, if anyone else is on, to know them that we are. Um, so once again, go to the server list. Look at the top when you hit the name twice, or search here in this bar on the upper right for Heartland. This is this server. This is in the East Coast. This one is Central US, to be exactly here in Texas. This is running on our AI server. This one is located, I believe, Virginia or Illinois, or Virginia, I think, or Georgia. That's where they put their LinkedIn AI server. Um, So the ping is really gonna be dependent on where you're located. This one is more like if people are in Europe and such have a better ping. Even though, like, we've had people from Greece and India and New Zealand get around 160 to 200, so I know it's a good connection, and they're really far away. So, what do we do here? You click on it, create a character, name your character, please. Otherwise, it defaults to a silly name, or you can run. No, you have to fill it in now. You design your character look a little bit. It's a little quirky with the hair. Um, Design your character. You're gonna pick 3 traits like vitality, strength, and this and that, or farming, or whatever the 3 boosted traits were. Boosted at the you can raise everything, but boosted at the beginning. Then a career that you were as the apocalypse started: police officer, drug dealer, teacher, whatever. And those will have additional boosts to different statistics. And your statistics, of course, will be here and affect different things. Of course, I've been playing a long time, except I'm really neglecting a couple. Those will get boosted. Okay? So, just because it's player versus environment versus player does not mean that everyone's going to be attacking everyone. That's not how it works. So, you have to get headshots on the server right now. I turn it on or off depending on if people are struggling or not. Hordes sometimes will activate, sometimes will not. If you hear the going on, it's a horde. So somewhere near you. So sometimes it's better to run from the horde, get indoors, and wait 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes for the horde to clear. Not to try to knock them all down, unless you have the sufficient skill. Alrighty. So once again, to get to the server, we're going to go to the multiplayer. Then once it loads the server list, hit this twice. Look for the Heartland PvEp or PvE, depending what you want to play on. This has no player interaction as far as combat or stuff, but it also doesn't have the themes that go on of The Walking Dead, meaning, Rick Grimes sends out a server notice. It will come across as a server notice and not in chat, to hunt down Alpha, who has caused trouble wherever. Last location, and they'll give you approximate location. It's gonna be exactly there, but she's around that area, either her base in the dark woods or somewhere out there because someone trespassed in the dark woods. To look for her. You may not see her right away, so in local chat around your position, you might hear whispers, and then she might say something like, "Make them one of our own. These living will not survive here," or some. She'll taunt you, and that's a lot of what's going to go on. At first is a lot of being around. You don't see her, but she's taunting you. In that case, you wait for her to appear, and she might just be advertently standing there, bald-headed alpha woman. So people start firing her. She'll probably run off and stuff and lure people in, but be careful, because if you hit her even once, she will call and it will trigger a horde. It could be a medium horde, it could be a large horde, and they'll come in on your position, and you're going to be taking out a lot of zombies. But if you knock those zombies out, don't only focus on her. When you see her, take her down, because she's not super strong or anything. Just take her down, and that's how you get special ammo, weapons, and things you need. Alrighty, so that's the basis of the server. This was not a long one. The game, like I said, has different inventory. You can drop them into your slots. You can click on something and quick bar it. So it's on your 1, 2, 3 club. I mainly use silence and a gun. I have a shotgun, but boy, does that bring the zombies in that are around you. The zombies all around, out in the neighborhood and such. Right now it's dark time, so you probably want to be a little more precautious with the dead right now, because you may not see them right off the bat. I've cleared this area out and have it protected for people to get supplies at the police station. So have fun with the game, join the server, and we hope you yourself have a wonderful day, and we'll make it as fun as possible so you guys enjoy the game and the support of the